Monday and that we can make it even better. So coming up, do you have plans for Valentine's Day? We'll let you know a chance to serenade your sweetie.
And speaking of serenading, we have live music in the studio on this Monday. Learn all about Sunny Waters music and hear them play.
Plus, Shirley cooks up another delicious meal for this week's Meal Prep and Make. It's perfect for this time of year. Welcome to Studio 701. I'm Amber Schatz.
And I'm Caitlin Mack. Thanks for joining us this morning.
This is Studio 701, where we celebrate all things about living in the 701. I feel like first and foremost, we have to say, I'm not sure I'm celebrating the temperature of living in the 701 right now.
No, absolutely not. Way too cold for me. We go from 50-degree weather one week to below zero the next.
It said 19 below on my drive here this morning.
Isn't that crazy? I saw a meme on Facebook this weekend. It was like, we're going to get winter all in one weekend. The winter that we missed. I was like, isn't that the truth?
I'm trying not to be a hater about February, but I'm telling you, it is a tough month, even though it's the shortest month. But obviously, there's a lot of greatness that comes out of it, too, including the big game, which just happened yesterday. So at my house, anyway, I said we didn't make as much meat as I thought Matt would. You know, he's all about that. So is your husband, Dwight. But,
you know, Dwight didn't make as much as I thought he was going to this year, either. We went to some friends' house, so we relied pretty heavily on our friends this time for cooking the food. But nonetheless, we had fun and ate really well.
And I think we just snacked.
Yes.
We just snacked all day. It was all about the chips, all about the dips. So, you know, not the healthiest big game eating for sure, but always a fun part of the day. And I was very full, so I got plenty. But we are going to be reviewing the commercials from the big game later in the show when we talk with meteorologist Amber Wheeler. So excited to review those because I certainly chuckled quite a bit. Did you, just really quickly, sorry.
I did. I know. I don't want to spoil. Like, I had one that was really my favorite, but I did chuckle at quite a few of them, especially because I wasn't expecting as many great commercials. So, but they still were good nonetheless.
Okay, we will be talking about that after the break, but a favorite part of the game is always the national anthem, I think, and seeing who performs it, and I thought they did a wonderful job. But how about this? The impressive flyover during the national anthem, especially when you learn the ties to North Dakota. Now, the B-52 Stratofortress from Minot Air Force Base was one of 3 aircrafts who participated in that flyover during the national anthem. The crew took off early yesterday morning for Tampa and met up with 2 other crews from Ellsworth Air Force Base in South Dakota and Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri. It was the first time the B-1, B-2, and B-52 performed a flyover over a major sporting event. And I was reading an article. You add that up, it adds up to 55, as in...
How cool is that?
The big game 55, yeah. So...
And North Dakota pride there.
I loved, I mean, it's so... Have you ever seen a flyover like that?
They're majestic. They truly are. I've never actually been where there's one been physically done, but just watching them on TV even. Oh, such a beautiful thing.
It's so cool and such a great moment. I have been so fortunate to see one in Annapolis, and I was trying to get it on camera, and I ended up trying to bend all the way backwards trying to get it on camera, but it is just something. That was the Blue Angels, by the way. But just one of many, many cool moments.
Yes, absolutely. There were so many cool moments, and as a matter of fact, before the big game this weekend, we had all of our animals kind of weigh in and say who they thought were going to be. So 2, maybe 3 of our pups predicted the winner correctly. So here's a recap of the dogs who 701 chose.
Hi, I'm with my sister's dog, Ellie, and she's going to choose the winner of the big game. Decision made.
So this is Tina. Say hi, Tina. And she's ready to choose the winner of the Super Bowl. Okay. No.
We've got 2 paper plates, one with the Kansas City Chiefs on it and one with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're going to let my dog, Leia, decide who's going to win the Super Bowl. You ready, Leia? Come on. Oh, the Kansas City Chiefs. Is that your prediction? Oh, she's going all in on the Kansas City Chiefs. Only left.
last one.
This is my husband, Matt, and our dog, Chewy. And Chewy is going to decide who wins the big game. He's got a treat on each plate. Okay, Chewy, come on. Which one do you want? Wow, look at that.
Sniff them both.
And thank you to Farmer Tilly. Those are her homemade dog treats. Chewy. I don't know if that counts. He went for it. That's Chewy's winner.
Oh, man.
Chewy knew.
He did.
Tina knew.
They did.
Unfortunately, Kaylee's sister's dog, Ellie, had no idea. I'm going to say Leia kind of...
She went back and
left
forth.
one banana.
It killed me that she left one
So
banana.
it's like she knew that maybe that wasn't right. Or
Right,
something.
yeah. And she ate all of them off of the Buccaneers.
It's
Our
just
animals
fun.
are smart.
I love doing that. It's so fun. All my family members had to send videos of their dogs doing it then too. So
Did any of them predict it right?
they both did.
That is so odd.
I know, it's so funny, but it is time that we test our knowledge with our daily trivia treat question. Today's question is provided by Word Genius. The question is, a voracious reader is likely to be what? I know this one,
Oh, no.
so I'm gonna let you guess.
Let's go with, I naturally want to go with smart, but I'm going to go with concerned.
Okay, I think it's smart.
Dang it, I was
So-
like, seems too logistically right.
I know, I'm pretty sure I actually know this one finally. We will let you know the answer at the end of the show. Make sure you weigh in on our social media. Let us know if you know the answer, but keep it here. A lot more fun is on the way. We review the commercials from the big game.
But first, meteorologist Amber Wheeler lets us know what we can expect outside.
She has our 701 forecast next.
You're watching Studio 701 with Amber Schatz, Caitlin Mack, and Jeff White. Life in the 701 is all about how you live it. Follow Studio 701 online for video, articles, and links to your favorite segments. Log on to kxnet.com/Studio 701.
Being overweight may lead to high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, a weakened immune system, and can make COVID-19 even more risky. At Healthy Systems USA, get your free weight loss consultation from the comfort of your own home. Call or go to healthysystemsusa.com.
Condos. $150K.
How are you, son? Who's your friend?
This is Eric.
Oh, the Big E. Great to meet you. People love my nicknames. It's a whole thing.
It's wonderful, sir.
Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the sign says.
Hey, Dutch boy, show me Mocha Red.
Okay.
Does it have a smooth, durable finish?
Yes, and it's 50% more stain resistant.
You still talking to Dutch boy?
Dutch boy, show me Sleepy Purple.
Okay.
Oh, would you look at that?
That's better.
He'll still help us paint, right?
With Dutch Boy's high-quality, high-performance paint and Menard's friendly expert service, it's easy to twist off to something great.
You're handier than I thought.
We're counting down to Daytona from the NASCAR Hall of Fame in Uptown Charlotte.
We're going to be surrounded by history, passion, and cars that just smell like legends. There's not a better place in the country to get ready for the great American race.
We'll look back at some career-defining Daytona 500 wins, plus a one-on-one with three-time Daytona champ, Denny Hamlin. Countdown to Daytona. It's the next best thing to being in the driver's seat.
Saturday at 11 a.m., sponsored by Corral Sales.
Not everybody has a place to call home. Not everybody knows where they belong. Not everyone is someone they can trust. Look away if you must. If you think doing nothing's an action taken, then I'm sorry, but you're sadly mistaken.
I lost a ton of weight, 93 pounds. I feel good, I look good. 75 days on the program. I've lost 53 pounds, 41.5 inches. You're not hungry.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Welcome back to Studio 701.
Meteorologist Amber Wheeler joining us now for a look at the forecast. Hi, Amber.
Good morning. Are you guys warming up inside now? It's tough getting here.
I dove for safety inside is more like it. Wow, is it cold out there?
It's pretty wild. Yeah, we've dropped. And we're staying low. So what I wanted to do with is start off with something really pretty here, because I don't think anybody cares to see the current temperature map as pretty. But here's the KX Cam in Bowman. It's beautiful. It's sunny, but of course it's not warming us up. We're just continuing to funnel in Arctic air. Your temperatures without the wind chill down to 35 below in the Turtle Mountains, 19 below in Bismarck, 26 below in Watford City. Then you add just a little bit of wind. I mean, we're talking 5, 6, 7 miles per hour. We're down to 46 below in Botno, Rugby, and Crosby. And I can tell you right now, those are warm compared to what I was seeing. We were colder than 50 below in those areas. So we're going to keep the wind chills as a part of the headlines probably for at least the next week. Temperatures today looking very similar to what we're going to be feeling for the next week, both above and below zero. And over the next week, you can see here a pretty big cool down by Thursday and Friday. I should say a bigger cool down. Another surge of cold air could bring many of us double-digit sub-zero daytime highs. So whatever precautions you've been taking to prepare for the Arctic air, just keep them handy. You'll need them this week.
Wow. All at once, it feels like we are deeply into winter.
But not a lot of snow in this forecast, which is good.
That's true.
You know,
that's
true.
Cold. That's good. But everyone always has an opinion on the weather and movies and food and TV.
Oh, as a matter of fact, they do, and that's because today it's Review It, as always, a time where we give our personal opinions on pop culture and much more. And as we kind of alluded to before, we're reviewing ads from the big game today.
Yeah, can you guys believe it? A 30-second ad costs $5.5 million. It's
incredible.
I mean, it's just wow that these companies will. We're looking at a few highlights here, and when I knew we were going to review the ads, because I feel like that's what you talk about almost more than the game the day after the big game. So here are some funny ones that aired. I missed this one, and I heard it was really funny. But I asked you to pick out, if you could, your favorite commercial that you saw. So Amber, let's start with you.
I had a couple of favorites. One was the Wayne's World one, which I think was one of your favorites, Amber. So I'll let you talk about that one. But Will Ferrell was in a GM commercial, and if I get this correctly, he was saying that Norway was beating us in something. Again, I'm trying to, what was it, in electric car sales. Our director's helping me out here. And so he was challenging Norway and saying that we as United States were going to beat them here in the next few years, and then tried to get to Norway but did not go there. But he was in Scandinavia. He ended up in Sweden. It sounds confusing. It was a fast-paced commercial, but it was hilarious. It had some other funny actors in it as well. I highly recommend just looking it up because it's good for a laugh.
Anything Will Ferrell, we love.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. How about you?
You know, I liked the Michael B. Jordan one with the Amazon Alexa.
I did see that.
I just got a good kick out of it because woman just loved having Michael B. Jordan as Alexa's voice, and everywhere she went, there he was. So I thought that one was quite comical.
It was hilarious, and I felt like I got it too.
Yes.
That was awesome. Mine were all throwbacks. My favorite ones were all related to something from the past. Wayne's World, I think, is probably going to be my #1. I got so excited when I saw Wayne's World. I was seriously beaming. And then it was really funny. I think it was for DoorDash.
It was for Uber Eats, but there was a DoorDash there.
Sorry. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, same principle, but
yeah. Okay. But either way, that wasn't the part that stuck with me. The part that stuck with me was how funny it was. So.
And they don't age, Mike Myers and Dana Carvey. They look good.
It was so funny how they translated the same jokes to today's humor. It was so great. Made me so happy. And then also Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, that's right.
Did you guys see that? I'm sorry, it's his son, Edgar Scissorhands.
I forgot about that. That was a good one.
That was so funny. So again, a throwback. And Winona Ryder was even his mom, but love those. Okay, let's take a look at our stars really quickly. I gave it 6 out of 7. I laughed quite a bit. And then, you know, those meaningful ones too. So I thought it was really great.
I gave it 4. I feel like that's a pretty low mark for actually what I was expecting, but that's kind of where I was at. I was kind of middle of the line.
You know, it's been a tough year, so.
Tough weekend,
Not everybody could bring their best. Amber, you gave it pretty high, too.
Pretty high marks, and I'm surprised the control room didn't think the same thing. They were tough critics here this year.
They have high standards, but this has been Review It, and tomorrow we're talking about a new flavor of Oreo, you might go gaga for it.
Ooh,
that's a hint.
Well, keep it here. You think you get along with your family. Wait until you meet this family band.
Yeah, I'm excited to learn more about Sunny Waters. That's coming up after the break.
For your thoughts on the Studio 701 Twitter page at the Studio 701.
Thank you, North Dakota, for nominating the remarkable women in your life. Now we want to introduce the finalists to you. Join KX News at 9 on the Dakota CW and KX News at 10 every Tuesday during the month of March as we feature inspirational stories of these remarkable women.
Remarkable Women of North Dakota, every Tuesday on KX News at 9 on the Dakota CW and KX News at 10. Brought to you by Basin Electric Power Cooperative, recognizing remarkable women of North Dakota.
We are Specialized Cleaning and Restoration, the guys in the ugly red trucks. You may have heard of us before, but not sure what we do? Let us explain. Water everywhere! We take care of that.
Yeah, we got fire damage.
We take care of them all. Water, fire, mold, and more. Tell your insurance provider you prefer Specialized Cleaning and Restoration, the guys in the ugly red trucks.
Yeah, we take care of that too.
Hi, I'm Jamie. Welcome to Complete Nutrition. The holidays in 2020 are over. It's time to lose those pounds. Instead of another unsafe fad diet, at Complete Nutrition, our products are safe, they're effective, and they come with proven results. We will build you a targeted weight loss kit that will trick your body into thinking it's running a marathon all while you go about your day. You will lose weight starting today. Come on in to Complete Nutrition where you can try it before you buy it. Success starts here at Complete Nutrition.
What do I love most about Touch Mart?
So I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say what do you like best. I mean, I haven't found anything I don't like.
You just feel a warmth.
It's a very friendly place for residents and staff alike.
When you start to look at the depth of care, then you understand that these people are in this for the right reasons.
It's quite a remarkable place to have that many moving parts work that well. They do care. They care a lot. And they take care of you.
It's tough, it's competitive, and it's game time. Things get real on Friday Night Frenzy. Join KX Sports for the breakdown of the biggest performances and the best upsets from high school teams around the region. Keep up on all the scores and highlights as Phil Bonatti, Luke Gamble, and David Gibson bring you the best Friday night sports action in Western North Dakota. Friday Night Frenzy at 10s, only on KX News. Sponsored by ENG Lending. There's something for everyone at the 2021 KX Sports Show in Minot, March 12th through the 14th. Log on to kxnet.com for details. Social and political pressure is putting the future of North Dakota's lignite coal production on the line. Could a new technology save lignite coal in a world that wants to move on? The Case for Coal, tonight on KX News at 10.
Welcome back to Studio 701. We love starting our week off with live local music.
Which is why we're so happy to have studio entertainment every Monday. And Sunny Waters joins us now. Welcome to the show, everyone.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Now, what we love about bands is hearing about how they started. So we're going to talk with you guys today. Shoshana is going to kind of mention what brought you guys all together and made you decide to start a band.
So we've been playing music for as long as we can remember. Our age range is 20 to 29, and so for about like 20 years we've been playing together and just goofing off and kind of just singing whenever we get the chance to. And a couple years ago we got the opportunity to play at a coffee shop together, so we took it and we all just started playing and having fun.
Okay, Sunny Waters is such a unique name. It's a very peaceful name. How did you come up with it?
So our great-grandma, her name is Sunny Waters, and so we just took that because she's the one who kind of started our music journey. She was an opera singer back in her day.
Wow. What no idea. That is such a cool story. Now, what kind of music do you guys play?
Like folk rock music.
Okay.
It's my favorite. They were warming up and I'm like, oh, you guys sound like the Civil Wars. So what are you going to be playing for us today?
Today we're playing Cages. It's an original song
original song. I did have one more question, which is, we heard a little harmonizing going on. I mean, how did you learn? Who taught you? Are you just self-taught?
Our dad, he's a jazz singer, and he kind of he taught us kind of how to sing and, you know, how to do our thing. But we've been singing for as long as we can remember, so we just kind of learned from each other and continued on from that.
And you play an array of instruments too. What instruments do you guys all play?
All of us play the guitar and fiddle on the piano. Zoe and Zach both play the drums and bass. Kind of whatever we can get our hands on is. Oh yeah, and a tambourine.
Okay, well, we are so excited. We heard you warming up a little bit. We'd love for you to go ahead and take it away.
Where did I set myself down? Seems like I was falling for ages. Feels like I'm another blank page. I'm not gonna think about it again. And I broke another heart now. So scared of being trapped in a cage. It's hard to think about the passing of days. I'm terrified of leaving my own skin. Another heart now. So scared of being trapped in a cage. Hard to think about the passing of days. I'm terrified of leaving my So let me be now. I fall through the floor, escaping clean now. It says in your screen door, let me be now. I fall through the floor, escaping clean out. It says in your screen door. In a strange land, I'm a strange, leave me alone. I'm a stranger in a strange land. I'm a strange, leave me alone. I'm a stranger in a strange land. I'm a strange, leave me alone. I'm a stranger in a strange land. I'm a strange, leave me alone. Leave me So let me be now. I fall through the floor, escaping clean out. The tears in your screen door, let me be now. I fall through the floor, escaping clean out. The tears in your screen door.
Wow.
You guys are fantastic.
I know. I feel like I was at a concert.
I could listen to that all night. That was so wonderful. You guys are so talented, and you blend together so wonderfully. I know you have a big show coming up at the Laughing Sun, so we wanted to mention that. When is that again, Shoshana?
It's February 20th at 7. Goes from 7 to 10, anywhere between then.
Oh, man. Make sure you go down to Laughing Sun and check out Sunny Waters. Such a cool band, such a cool vibe, and so talented. This has been Studio Entertainment.
You can download Cages and other songs by Sunny Waters on Spotify and Amazon Music.
Oh, wow. That gave me chills. I loved it. All right, well, coming up next, we love music. We get to hear about some more great tunes that are happening on Sunday.
Tom is here to tell us about a fun event that you can do on a date by yourself or with family and friends.
Want to see more videos and pictures from the show? Follow us on Instagram at Studio701ND.
Obviously, have not been to the zoo since.
What? Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the sign says.
The backyard has a fence. The playground has a fence. The ball field has a fence. Beyond the fences, a whole world is waiting. Begin your discovery in an RV from Corral Sales in Mandan.
Funerals and how we celebrate our loved ones' lives are changing. So have we at the Weiss Funeral Services and Mandan Crematory. Our new funeral home is state-of-the-art with Mandan's first on-site crematory, with seating for over 200, and if you choose, we can host your loved one's memorial service, funeral service, and reception, all here at the Weiss Perry, and all at a price you can afford. Simple services celebrating a life simply lived. The Weiss Perry and Mandan Crematory, the affordable funeral.
Not everybody has a place to call home. Not everybody knows where they belong. Not everyone has someone they can trust. Look away if you must. If you think doing nothing's an action taken, then I'm sorry, but you're sadly mistaken.
Too often, children lose their innocence because of abuse. Something that happens in our communities every day. At the Dakota Children's Advocacy Center, it's our mission to reduce trauma and help promote healing to these innocent victims. Every year, we help hundreds of kids with no cost to their families. Together, we can help them heal. Visit www.dakotacac.org today to donate and learn more.
Come find your new favorite shop in downtown Bismarck, Down Home General Store, and Dallas Lee Boutique. From home decor and locally made items to clothing and pet items, there's something for everyone. Come see us at Down Home General Store and Dallas Lee Boutique in downtown Bismarck.
Sculla's Diesel and Auto Repair in Lincoln offers the best-in-class general repair service and engine work for agriculture, construction, heavy and light-duty diesel and auto repair. See Adam if you want to increase power, cut down on fuel, and increase performance in your engine.
Right now, get a free mug or t-shirt with your first preventative maintenance and general repair like oil changes, transmission flushes, greasing, and more.
Sculla's Diesel and Auto Repair, your top diesel and auto specialist. Call us today for any vehicle, any engine, any repair.
Welcome back to Studio 701. We all know how challenging COVID-19 has been.
But we're also trying to persevere through problems created by the pandemic.
In today's Coping with COVID, we're talking about how to enjoy some lovely music, trivia, and overall fun for Valentine's Day.
Linda Donlin with the Bismarck Mandan Civic Chorus joins us now. Hi, Linda.
Hi there. How are you?
Pretty good.
We're glad to have you, Linda. So what can you tell us about a virtual cabaret?
Well, Bismarck Mandan Civic Chorus is presenting our first ever virtual Valentine Cabaret. It's on Valentine's Day at 7 o'clock. Normally, our Valentine's show is our biggest fundraiser of the year, but we're doing it a little bit differently this year, like everyone else is doing things. So we're doing it virtually, and it's Sunday night at 7 p.m. via Zoom.
Now, I know you can expect music, but there's a lot more that we can expect to go on through this program. What else can people expect?
Well, we have 3 sets of songs from every genre from the 1950s to the present day. And we have solos and ensembles, and we have 2 full chorus numbers as well.
Okay, and I know there's something about trivia. Because I love trivia. We love trivia on this show, so that really drew me in. Tell us about what we can expect there.
Well, in between the 3 sets of music, we're going to have an interactive trivia. It's music trivia about the Civic Chorus, about some of the songs we're doing, about general music trivia in general.
And an at-home sing-along, I've heard, too. Tell us a little bit about the at-home sing-along portion.
Yes, 3 members of the Civic Chorus have put together a sing-along, so you can actually partake in that from home as well.
Okay, there's a one-stop Valentine experience that people can sign up for, and that has to do with, you know, we love subscription boxes and stuff like that. What will you get if you get the one-stop Valentine experience?
Well, you can pick up your dinner. We have 3 choices of dinner, including wine and chocolate-covered strawberries. You can pick that up. We're in partnership with Harvest Catering and Willikers for 3 choices of dinners. And then you can also get chances to win Sweetheart Mystery Boxes. And each one of the boxes have a value from either $20 to $200. And you get a chance to get your name chosen for that for $10. So that will all help support the Bismarck Mandan Civic Chorus as well.
That looks like a lot of fun. And, you know, we saw some video. We have some more of everybody practicing during rehearsals and everything. What has that kind of been like leading into this event?
Well, we've done a lot of work on that. People practice their individual solos and things, and we do our ensembles. We practice with masks on and things, and then as we got ready and closer, then we did social distancing as we recorded the music. And then that's all put together in a wonderful show.
How much fun. I mean, what a great date night idea, too. Cozy up, eat some good food, and listen to a bunch of people sing.
Great idea. Thank you so much, Linda, for telling us all about it.
Thank you.
All right, this has been Coping with COVID, and for more information, again, about the virtual Valentine Cabaret, check out bizmanchorus.com. The event, once again, this Sunday, February 14th. Valentine's Day. Can you believe it's already here?
It's crazy. I just don't know where the time has gone. But keep it here. Coming up next, it's cold outside, so Shirley is cooking up a meal that makes you feel really warm and cozy.
Stay tuned for Meal Prep and Make. That's after the break.
Follow Studio 701 online for video, articles, and links to your favorite segments. Log on to kxnet.com/Studio 701.
Protect your investment property and the health and wellness of its occupants with the Halo LED air purification system. Improve the air quality in your building or home with technology that kills 99% of most germs, bacteria, and viruses on surfaces and in the air by producing ionized hydrogen peroxide molecules. The Halo LED is like bringing fresh outdoor air inside without ever having to open your window. Call H.A. Thompson & Sons today, 223-3393 for more information on this revolutionary product.
Crosstown Brewdown was created for beer lovers by beer lovers who also want to help the community.
Each month we challenge each other to brew the same style of beer but add our own twist.
The second Friday of each month is release day.
Proceeds from each Crosstown Brewdown pint sold are donated to the Bismarck Mandan United Way Backpack Program.
So stop in and drink some great local beer and donate to a great cause. We'll see you at the breweries.
Celebrate every day with National Day Calendar. Join me weekday mornings during Good Day Dakota and Studio 701 to learn what's fun, unusual, or unique about the day.
National Day Calendar on KX is brought to you by Affinity First Federal Credit Union.
Buying a vehicle shouldn't be stressful. Let the experts at Peak Automotive, with over 15 years experience serving the Bismarck-Mandan area, help you find the car that best fits you. Our prices are below NADA retail values, so you know you're getting the best deal. We won't compromise our morals and integrity just to sell you a car. We treat you the way we would want to be treated. Peak Automotive on the Strip in Mandan, where buying is made simple and our customers are our highest priority.
Around here, things are different. We believe in working together when times get tough. Around here, neighbors help neighbors. We take pride in our way of life, and we step up when we're called. Around here, we help one another. Help someone in your community by supporting a local charity. This Giving Hearts Day.
Before you turn in for the night, watch KX News at 9 on the Dakota's CW. Get us over the air, on satellite, or through your cable TV provider. KX News at 9. KX Sports Show, March 12th through the 14th.
Welcome back to Studio 701.
It's time to see what Shirley is serving up for this week's Meal Prep and Make.
Hi there, welcome to the Bisman Community Food Co-op. My name is Shirley and I'm so excited about sharing this nutrient-dense beef stew with you today. It's going to feature a lot of our local products as well as thoroughly nourishing bone broth. So today I actually made bone broth and I'm going to kind of talk you through the process and then we're going to use it in this beef stew. So to do bone broth, it is as simple as starting with some bones. Now you can start with a meaty bone like this if you want to. This is usually referred to as what we call a soup bone. Why do we want to do bone broth? It's got a lot of that fabulous collagen, gelatin, those great things that are going to actually help your bones, your joints, your skin, and just keep you so much healthier. So throw that bone into your crock pot, add to it a carrot, a couple carrots, half or a full onion, celery, and we've got that right here. This is what it looks like after it has cooked to death. If you're making a really great bone broth, you want it to simmer on low in here in your crock pot for 12 to 24 hours. I'll let you get away with 9 hours, but 12 to 24, you're going to get the optimum nutrition out of it. Cover that up with water and be sure to add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar or squeeze in some fresh lemon juice into there. That's going to pull out all the extra collagen and nutrients out of the marrow and out of the bones so you have the most healthy bone broth to work with. Beef stew is one of those great things to do when you've got some veggies that are starting to go a little soft on you and you want to use them up. I'm really good at buying carrots and then not always using them. So that's a lot of times when I will head into making a beef stew. So our carrots today are actually local carrots from Skyline Ranch. I like cutting these up not super thin because you're going to slow cook your stew for a while. So you don't want super thin pieces, but I also want them to be easy to eat. We'll throw our potatoes in. I like putting in almost an equal amount of potatoes and carrots into my stew. Now, if you like a lot more meat, then just cut back on the potatoes and carrots that you're putting in there if you're wanting it to be a little more meaty. When I'm cooking up a bone broth that has a lot of meat on the bone, like I'm using a soup bone, I pull that meat off about 9 hours into cooking, and then I set it aside to use in a stew or in a soup later on. We're gonna add half an onion to this. I absolutely love crock pot stew because it is just a dump, dump, dump. And the great thing about this too is you could do it a night ahead of time so that it's all ready to go. The next day, pull it out of your fridge, turn it on low all day and let it cook. Or you can make it and cook it on high in about 4 to 5 hours as well. Throw in half of that onion. We've got to add our stew meat. Now, one thing that used to stop me from doing stews was browning the meat because I hated the extra step of browning the meat. I almost never do it. Just dump it in there. It tastes great. You don't have to get out another pan, dirty another pan. Just dump your stew meat on in there. It's gonna slow cook and turn out to be tender and absolutely delicious. We're gonna add to this a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste, and I'm using an organic tomato paste, pumpkin puree. This keeps our beef stew gluten-free, and it adds a ton of nutrients. So we're gonna add a cup of pumpkin puree into this as well. Bay leaf is another one of those fabulous immune boosters. We're gonna throw a bay leaf in here, a pinch of cayenne, some fresh garlic cloves. I like doing 2 or 3. Garlic really builds your immune system. I always call it nature's antibiotic. Throw that fresh garlic in there, and then we're gonna add some fresh thyme. Take a few sprigs and pull the leaves off of that. We're gonna cover this up with the bone broth. Calls for at least a quart. If you like yours soupier, You can add more or less, just depending on the texture that you like. Give this a stir, throw your lid on, place it in your crock pot, forget about it. You can salt it at this point, you can salt it afterwards. Now, I don't salt my bone broth when I'm making it, so I'm gonna be generous with my salt right now. Throwing in some black pepper too, and stew's ready to go into the crock pot. We'll show you what the finished product looks like in just a minute. All right, our beef stew has had its happy time cooking all day long. We're gonna take the stew, serve that up into a bowl of deliciousness, and enjoy.
This has been Meal Prep and Make, and we have the recipe here, and we're also going to have it on our website and Facebook. It looks delicious.
I mean, I could watch video of that over and over again.
I know.
It's so good for this time of year. 19 below, people.
I was going to say.
Hot stew. It just sounds so perfect. But coming up next, we'll let you know how you can help animals out, especially ones like Scout.
Much more about how you can show love to your favorite charity. That's coming up after the break.
Want to see more videos and pictures from the show? Follow us on Instagram at Studio701ND.
Oh, there's that cute guy from 12C.
Go talk to him.
Yeah, no. Plus, it's not even like he'd be into me or whatever.
Moved in, right? I would love to tell you about all the great savings you can get for bundling your renters and car insurance with Progressive.
Oh, I was just...
Oh, Tammy! I found your retainer in the dryer.
Your news every hour in primetime is on News Nation on WGN America. News Nation reported on Wyoming miners learning new careers as coal jobs dwindle.
Humans can adapt to change.
As construction on the wall stops, we covered mixed reaction at the border.
We should build more of it. I want to live a better life.
News Nation covers your nation every night starting at 8, 7 Central on WGN America. Go to newsnationnow.com to find WGN America on your cable or satellite provider.
Hi, I'm Steve Little with Bath Planet. It's time to welcome the new year with the bath of your dreams. With our Say Goodbye to 2020 sale, we're offering 20% off labor, 20% off material, and no interest, no payment, and zero down until 2022. All of our products are backed with the Good Housekeeping seal of approval and a lifetime warranty. For a free estimate, call us today or visit us online at bathplanet.com. Bath Planet, out of this world service, down to earth price.
Funerals and how we celebrate our loved ones' lives are changing. So have we at the Weiss Funeral Services and Mandan Crematory. Our new funeral home is state-of-the-art with Mandan's first on-site crematory, with seating for over 200, and if you choose, we can host your loved one's memorial service, funeral service, and reception, all here at the Weiss Perry, and all at a price you can afford. Simple services celebrating a life simply lived. The Weiss Perry and Mandan Crematory, the affordable funeral.
Introducing new Queso Blanco from Taco John's. It amplifies everything on our menu, kind of like a hype man. Melty, cheesy, white cheddar goodness came in dripping with just the right amount of jalapeno heat. Where my peppers at? Our Queso Blanco remixes anything, like the Boss Burrito for only $6. More like KCEO. New Queso Blanco creations from Taco John's. Crunchy, bigger, bolder, better. Never enough queso.
Well, I would definitely highly recommend Yanish Custom Exteriors to anyone. They do great workmanship. They represent a quality product, which is very important, I think, in any time you're doing a remodeling.
Call Yanish Custom Exteriors to schedule your free consultation today.
A lifetime of healthy smiles begin at A to Z Pediatric Dentistry. Dr. Larry Steininger and his team are dedicated to providing comprehensive dental care in a fun, child-friendly atmosphere. A to Z Pediatric Dentistry. Visit us today.
Welcome back to Studio 701. It's always a great goal to try and live a healthy life.
It certainly is, and we know how good it can make you feel inside to give to others. So our next guests are here to talk with us about Giving Hearts Day. Thank you for being here, Heidi and Terry.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for bringing Scout, of course, who is also, you know, stealing the show there. But Heidi, you're a mindfulness educator we frequently have on this show, but this is pretty exciting to talk with you about this recent adoption. So how did you get connected with Scout?
So Scout came into my world after my brother-in-law Jim said, I met the coolest dog at the vet today, and he knew I was interested in adopting. He said, you have to meet this dog. So I immediately contacted Furry Friends and got a chance to meet Scout when he was in foster care and fell in love, and here he is.
He's so cute. Do you know what kind of dog he is or how old he is, anything like that?
Yeah, just over a year, they think. And then as far as his breed, I mean, a lot of people have guessed pit bull just because of his face, husky, his ears. I don't know, maybe Terry would know more, but he's just a beautiful rescue made up of many breeds, it looks like.
And very sweet. Does he have anything that is in particular his favorite right now? Have you got to know him a little bit?
Belly rubs. He's big on the belly rubs.
I like those too.
Treats. Treats are another favorite. Loves kids. Absolutely loves kids. So he's just been so sweet. And it's taken some time for him to get used to, you know, new smells, new people, new parts of the house. But like any rescue, you know, with time and love and just attention, that trust is built. So,
well, and you said he's been with you for about a month now, but it seems like this is kind of a success story that comes out of rescue. What does this mean to your family to have him as part of it and know that you're giving him a loving home?
Yeah, it's incredible. We've been talking about getting a dog for a while, and both of my kids are animal lovers, and so, you know, they kept bringing it up, and I made a point to say it's got to be the right fit. And so when we went over to meet Scout, it was love at first sight. And, you know, there's so many incredible organizations, you know, that are a part of our community. And now that I've gotten to know what Furry Friends does a little bit better, it's just amazing how many animals they actually rescue, the foster families that are involved in taking in these animals. I mean, Scout was found with frostbite all over his paws, very thin. I mean, he had been out on his own, they thought, for at least 10 days in a North Dakota winter. So it's just amazing to know all the love and care that they provide, and then connect dogs and other animals with loving families that are looking for animals. So yeah, it's just been a cool month and a half.
Now, Giving Hearts Day is coming up, and you guys are both wearing your red shirts. Terry, you're with Furry Friends Rock and Rescue. Tell us, how does Giving Hearts Day make a difference for your organization?
Absolutely. Giving Hearts Day is something that we look forward to every year. Getting to collaborate with individuals like Heidi and have moments of connection with other organizations that we know are, you know, benefiting the community in a sense. That's what we're here for as an organization, first and foremost, and to educate and help create more awareness that there is a need in North Dakota. You know, right now it's only the beginning of February, and we have already supported over 200 animals in the state of North Dakota, local to our area. So actually 300 animals, excuse me. So just the numbers themselves are astounding, and to know that the need is so great. Giving Hearts Day gives us the platform to, again, be able to partner, but also be able to continue our mission into this new year. Everything this past year has been a struggle for a lot of nonprofit organizations. So again, to have this opportunity to be able to partner with local businesses and have community sponsorship, friends and family at home that are willing to pitch in, whether it's 5 minutes or $5, it really makes a difference. Just in stories like Scouts here, this happens every day here. I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning, and I had about 3 different messages about 3 other animals already in similar situations at risk. The weather has been brutal this last week. We've been fortunate this winter. However, you know, there's other circumstances that animals go through and need in North Dakota, and families are going through a tough time, and that's what we're here for, is to try to help and do the best that we can for these animals, and again, make those connections so that they can have a better leg up on life.
Terry, how can people help if they, you know, are feeling a need right now to help out with Furry Friend? What can they do for Giving Hearts Day?
Sure. Well, the first thing I suggest is visit the website, givingheartsday.org. Find out what the event and the one day of giving is actually about. And then look through the list of all of the nonprofits that are on there first and foremost. Our particular organization, we're always looking for volunteers, individuals who can either help at home or are willing to help out in the field. There is paperwork that always needs to be done, or if you're willing to bear the cold, you know, help us venture out to retrieve some of these animals. Transportation is always an area of need. Fosters is the other big thing. We are always looking for friends and family who are willing to maybe give up an extra bedroom or bathroom or heated garage just to bring these animals in, especially out from the cold, help provide shelter and things of that nature. Thanks to our donors and things of that, we are able to supply all the medication that's needed, all of the food and the daily supplies that are needed, so fosters don't necessarily have to worry about that. What we want to do is encourage fosters to be able to show these animals maybe what love is for the first time. So those are some of the big key components. A big thing with Giving Hearts Day is we're talking about people even just donating, whether it's financially or it's just general goods. A lot of times we are in need of gently used or new bath towels, linens, just to line some of the beddings and help bathe these animals. A lot of times they come disease-ridden or even flea-ridden in the summer, so we have to dispose of those right away, so they're not able to be washed necessarily or reused. So we go through a lot of supplies, used crates, extra dog food, things of that nature. So yeah, donate, give your time and energy. That's the big thing here.
Well, we sure appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. This has been Healthy Living, and really quickly go to givingheartsday.org for more information. And stay tuned, lots more on the way, including Smile of the Day and Trivia Treat.
Want to see more videos and pictures from the show? Follow us on Instagram at Studio701ND.
Mark your calendars for the KFYR Radio Agri International Trade Show, February 9th and 10th at the Bismarck Event Center. You'll see the latest in farm equipment, seed and livestock equipment. Check out the many seminars, toy show, and more. It all happens thanks to these sponsors: Puckwitz Chevrolet, High Plains Apache Sprayers, Farm Credit Services of Mandan, Runnings, and Dakota Community Bank and Trust. For more information, log on to KFYR.com or call 701-255-1234.
Protect, monitor, and manage your grain bins with Intellifarms Bin Manager System. Bin Manager is the only grain bin automation system that dries, cools, and even rehydrates your grain. By keeping your grain in peak condition, you can preserve contents while maximizing your profits. You can also access your bin's data from any smartphone, tablet, or computer. More importantly, our system requires zero entry to ensure your safety. Gain peace of mind all year round with your grain storage from Intellifarms Bin Manager System.
Life is busy, and we all get distracted from time to time. But at Starion, they work hard to keep what's important to me in focus. They are continually upgrading their technology, so I can spend more time playing and less time banking. And although I can do almost all of my banking away from the branch, visiting my banker in person puts a smile on my face and reminds me they're always there for me, ready to help.
Not everybody has a place to call home. Not everybody knows where they belong. Not everyone has someone they can trust. Look away if you must. If you think doing nothing's an action taken, then I'm sorry, but you're sadly mistaken.
Growing up in rural North Dakota, my dad taught me the importance of building with craftsmanship and quality. It's what built Pinky Homes to become one of the best and most trusted builders in the area. It's why we break the mold and customize each home to meet your needs. And it's why we stick-build homes that are delivered in one piece to your location. Get to know us and see all your customization options at pinkyhomes.com. Pinky Homes, custom craftsmanship and trusted quality for over 40 years.
Randy Berger, Justin Berger, owner and installer. Nickname the Glass Fixers. They'll fix all your automotive glass, windshields, and rock chips. For anything glass, Mandan Auto Glass, 1 block north of Burger King.
There's something for everyone at the 2021 KX Sports Show in Minot, March 12th through the 14th. Log on to kxnet.com for details.
Welcome back to Studio 701.
There is nothing like a smile to cheer up your day, so let's take a look at our smile of the day. This is an oldie but goodie. This is from Jacqueline Mala. No, she says she's more of a Bears fan, but her husband was born and raised in the Tampa Bay area. So check it out, their little squad. They are huge Tampa Bay Bucks fans. I can only imagine how much cheering was going on in their household. This has been Smile of the Day, and make sure to send in your smiles to studio701@kxnet.com.
And now it's time to find out who got the trivia treat question right. Today's trivia question is provided by Word Genius. Now, Amber, you said you were pretty darn positive that you knew the answer to this one.
99% positive.
And I was going to go with smart, but I went with concerned. And what am I? I'm wrong. I'm always wrong.
When you said smart, first of all, I was actually hoping you wouldn't, because I'm like, I am almost positive that it's smart. And if you tell me it's wrong, okay. I was going to say, that's the only way I've ever heard it, is a voracious reader in that exact term. So voracious is an adjective meaning to have a very eager approach to an activity. The world's most voracious reader might be a man named Howard Berg, for example. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Berg can read an absurd 25,000 words per minute. Come on. Meaning he can finish an average novel in less than 5 minutes.
That's crazy.
Wow. Okay. Well,
see, I'm thinking voracious. I thought it was fast.
Okay.
But
maybe
kind of
a little bit of both, yeah. This was provided by Word Genius. If you'd like trivia like this every day, head over to wordgenius.com to subscribe. Wow, it's been a fun show today.
A busy show, a
very,
full show.
very, very busy. But thank you so much for watching Studio 701.
Join us again tomorrow at 9 a.m.